Hey, what's going on, you guys? Today is a very special episode, and it's going to require a little bit of audience participation, okay? Head on over to the FANMODS app and set up a virtual garage and compete in head-to-head versus battles. So today's Evo that we shot and drove will be in a head-to-head battle against another car that you'll find out later in the video, and you can vote on that, and if you have a profile, you can see where you rank for bragging rights on the leaderboard. But the coolest part about this entire FANMODS app is that by creating a profile and winning these battles, you actually earn points that can then be used for discounts on aftermarket parts. Through the app, it's awesome, it's great. Hope you guys enjoy the episode and stay tuned for the battle later in the video. It will be in the description. Enjoy.
Rising up, but always seem to fall behind. And all the lights and all the tunnels faded out and left me blind.
Alright, you guys, here we go. Evo 8, baby. Evo 8, alright. And now that the Evo's gone, this is kind of a relic. These things are, they're very hard to find stock and unmolested, albeit this one is very molested. Definitely one of the cleanest Evos I've ever seen, and a lot of love has gone into this car. Ozzie's done a lot of work to it. I'll just get it out of the way. 650 wheel horsepower on a Mustang dyno. So that's like 700 plus wheel horsepower on a dyno jet.
Hijo de puta.
It's running E85 at the moment. Ooh, brake pedal feels really good. Right near the top, starts grabbing immediately. It is running E85 ethanol. Actually, right now I think it's at around E83 ethanol content, but close enough. Corn juice regardless. Smells good. Although I prefer the smell of regular petrol with like a catless exhaust. That is just, it's like an old muscle car smell, but E85 good nonetheless. And here I am finding myself in a 650 wheel horsepower Evo talking about the smell of the gasoline coming out of the tailpipe. Let's do some pulls. Fifth gear cruising, super easy to drive. The clutch is a little bit grabby. I was worried I was going to stall it off the line there, but easy enough. Didn't stall it yet. Fingers crossed. That was your stall, Ozzie. That was your stall. Very chattery off the line. All right, second gear, y'all. Whoa! Oh. Wow, all right, holy shit. Okay, that's the first shot of adrenaline. Now we're back in rehab. Yeah, all right. Whoa! Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, you guys, my name is Marcus, and this is Ozzie's beautiful Evo 8, the crazy man behind this Evo 8 build. I feel like it's not really offensive to call you crazy after driving the car.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going well.
Good. So tell me a little bit about the car. How long have you had it for, and what was kind of the idea when you first got it?
So I've had the car now since 2011. I'm the second owner, and this is my second Evo. I had an unfortunate accident with my first Evo, but this is what's referred to as Project MJ. And basically the intent here was to build a fun street car that I can do spirited driving on the highways of California.
what was the first thing you did? Did you immediately go to this turbo?
So basically started from the beginning with the turbo setup, and then just kind of worked my way up to the engine, and then finally a turbo that I felt was appropriate for this particular setup, and that's how we got to this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a very conservative tune, and it's at this level where it's at, as you know, it's a handful.
It is, and I said it in the video when I was driving, it is probably the car that I've most had to wrestle the actual steering wheel while driving. It's such a sensory overload.
Right.
Does it ever get boring?
No, it doesn't, and the car keeps you on your toes. I mean, you can easily go 20-30 miles per hour over into a turn, and you can get into real trouble. So the car definitely keeps you on your toes.
All right, do we want to pop the hood? Let's pop the hood real quick,
Let's do that.
so we can see some of the details of the car. So I know you guys can see the car itself is unbelievably clean and fresh and everything, but the engine bay is every single nut and bolt. Like, look at that. It's insane. It looks brand new, right from the factory. And you guys, Ozzie's car right now is on the FANMODS app. If you want to go check it out, the link is in the description. You can go vote as well, because Shane is right behind me from Subros, and his STI will be up there as well. So if you like Ozzie's car and you want it to, you want to show the love, definitely go hit up his profile and interact with it there. But yeah, let's go in depth into this beautiful, absolutely stunning 4G63 right here.
Never wanted all the money and luxury got me falling into the depths of society, throw me out.
When that first initial boost, you feel the turbo spool up and you think that's gonna be the hit, and then then you actually feel, okay, that's the hit. And by that time, it got squirrely. As you can see, you gotta hold on to the steering wheel. In reverse, the clutch, at the beginning, the clutch isn't that bad. You just gotta drag it out a little bit. Holy shit! Okay, whoa. That's gotta be top 3 quickest cars I've ever experienced. Bar none. I actually can't believe it. It's super weird. It's a very weird juxtaposition to see the car in Ozzie's garage first in a very calm, serene environment, hood popped. It looks like a show car. This car is insanely clean. Every nut and bolt in the engine bay is so polished and painted and clean, but then you floor it, and this has got to be one of the angriest cars I've ever driven. When we were setting up, I was just joking because a 997 Turbo S passed, and I'm like, oh, we give that guy a good run for his money. No, we would smoke a 997 Turbo S in this car, in a straight line at least.
Very thought out, very meticulous. I focus a lot of attention on the engine bay because I feel it's the heart of the car, and me being sort of a detail fanatic, I like things kind of organized and straight. It's a fully built 2.3 liter engine, and it's built by TS Comp Tune Tom, who built the engine, and it's running a Buescher Racing turbo kit with the Garrett 35R. Big injectors and E85. I mean, that's for these cars, that's almost the perfect recipe to make great power.
So at the heart of it, simple ingredients, but it all just kind of has to come together and work well.
A lot of people kind of rush into builds and kind of throw stuff together, but I thought this out very methodically, and this is what I envisioned the car to be. It exceeded my expectations.
Right.
But I'm very happy where it's at. I can easily turn it up more and make more power and chase numbers, but that's not what I want to do. I think the car where it's at now is perfect for me.
Ozzie actually had another Evo when he was back in Florida. He used to live in Florida, and this car, I was like, okay, now it all makes sense because Florida is all flat and straight, and this is an Evo that's straight line when you want it to be, but also it'll corner if you want it to as well. So it's kind of best of both worlds. Now he's moved back out here in California. I mean, look at, I can't believe, is that a house? No, don't tell me that's a house. Okay, that looks like a compound. Wow, all right. Thank you so much, by the way, you guys, for watching and supporting the show. We would not have been able to come out here to Southern California for a month and drive these insane cars in January. I'm wearing a t-shirt, got the AC on. So thank you guys so much for watching. Second gear. Marcus, breathe. I'm sweating. Like like people always joke how, you know, snowboarders and skydivers are adrenaline junkies, right? Or not even joke about it. Like they say, yeah, you're an adrenaline junkie or whatever. But nobody ever really thinks about that when they see a big horsepower modified car on the road. But that's absolutely what all of these guys are that have big horsepower cars. They're adrenaline junkies. Like I am high right now. I'm high on adrenaline. You can feel it in your hands shaking, your heart's beating, your eyes are kind of darting around, you're a little bit more focused. And this is just like a small dose. And I haven't been snowboarding in a long time, and that used to be my, you know, cure my addiction to adrenaline, but now it's gotta be cars. All right, this is a good straight. Let's do a third gear pull here. No boost, no boost. Whoa! There it is. "11 miles an hour and immediately on the brakes.
I only utilize the car on the weekends, but there's times where I've just taken the car to work and I drive it, and for me it's a 65-mile commute, and it's the best driving I've ever had, experience I've ever had in this car. It's so nice and refined. I can get there, come back, and if I want to play a little bit, I can.
Yes, of course, yeah. And I mean, it really puts it in perspective, you guys, when you compare it to specifically new cars, and you're like, okay, you've got more power than an Aventador, a brand new Z06, things along those lines, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, rear wing delete and the badge delete, so it's kind of a sleeper for an Evo.
Sort of, yeah. I agree.
Like, it's not a sleeper, obviously, but for an Evo with 650 wheel,
yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. A lot of people don't expect the power once they get behind the wheel. Obviously, you didn't expect that, and it's a whole new world, and I love that part of it.
All right, so why the Evo, not the STI?
So I grew up owning a Mitsubishi Eclipse GST, and obviously that had a 4G63 engine in it. Naturally, as the Evos came, you know, I sold my GST, and it was a no-brainer. I said, I'm gonna go with the Evo. I do like the STIs.
Okay, all right.
I do. Much respect, because they're still being produced. Whereas the Evo, they're not.
Yeah.
Kind of been in my bloodline, I guess.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, well, once again, you guys, Ozzie's full build list and pretty much every detail about this car, photos and everything like that, will be in the FANMODS app. So the plan would be to have Shane's car from Subros as well on the app. So STI versus Evo, and you guys can vote on that. And basically, so if you want to rep the 4G63 life, definitely hit up the FANMODS app. Thank you so much, man, for letting me drive the car.
Thank you for coming down. I appreciate it.
Really appreciate it. Southern California, it doesn't get any better. But again, daily drivable. Like, once you're driving, the clutch is easy, super easy to drive. Rev matching is easy. It feels like it has a lightweight flywheel on it. We'll do one little pull here with the window down. It's so loud. All right, we'll do one more third gear pull here. A little bit of delay with torque in between the shifts, but once you're going, I mean, that's got to be easily top 3 quickest cars I've ever driven in my entire life. Thank you so much, Ozzie, for letting me drive it. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Hit us up on Instagram and all that good stuff. We have a podcast that goes up every Wednesday on iTunes. Be sure to check out Sean, a photographer from LA around here. He's got good stuff. Subros is over there right now shooting for his channel. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys soon.
And that's actually the turbo that's on this car.
I love that.
You gotta get this, dude. You never seen this?
I love that shit.
Look at that, dude. It's a Garrett 35R.
You got charisma, I got the vision, Picasso flow, I paint the picture. I know many who will always try and stop me. The love ain't there no more. I know I'll make a change, and somebody just know I feel so far but so close.